EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
From the 33, here's second and 5. Now Shuck. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33. Running left, Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. A second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Commanders' 33-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Over the middle, and it's caught by Chase. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. To throw is Shuck. Touchdown! Odell Beckham from 6 yards away. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. looking to put a drive together.
Big right. Let's go. Bronco 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Daniels. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Get up.
This is Brown on the draw play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Go. 19 right. Ready.
Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing, Shuck, looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Shuck now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Daniels looking to throw. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Check, check. Here we go, check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Tag. Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go, Riggs. Go. Get it. Cougar 19. Chap, check, chap, check. Chap 60, chap 60. Smash, smash. Let go.
Right back to Brown. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go check, go check. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Commanders.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 15-yard line.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Hurt, hurt. Hawk, 70, Hawk 70. Big Lion. Ready, ready.
Here's a give to Brown. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's second and 8. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Okay, break.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that, street.
Throw that side for Pearsall is complete. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
A gain of 5.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. 65, Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
Here's Shuck. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A nice throw there by the 4th-round pick, and he earns his guys a 1st down.
That's another.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 65 cat, 65 cat.
To the air again, here's Shuck. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Wilson's got it complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down.
Smash, smash.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Viking 18. Check, hurt, hurt. Go.
They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19, 60 Bobcat, 60, Dragon 60.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Ricky Pearsall, 62 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jamar Chase, 79 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready,
one play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
County Lions. Big Lion.
Looking to throw. Daniels. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A short one there, caught by Warren. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Checks, man. Street. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
10 yards on the play.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
60
24-yard
Bison,
line.
60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
19, 18. 70 Lions.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 9. Now Shuck. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw is Shuck. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And it's complete to Adams. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Pass throw to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Third and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Namdi Matabike. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Get it. Crack all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Check go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
3rd down.
Third and 19.
Trap 60. Ready. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash.
Now Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Daniels. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And this brings up a third and goal.
County Lions. Dragon 6, Viking 18. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a fourth and goal.
Ready? Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Hey, smash Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hey, Moshi.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
The score, Giants 20, Commanders 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing, Shuck. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Shuck. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go, here we go. Check, Nike, 18.
Going up the gun, Montgomery. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's see it. Big Lion.
Shuck now to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 16.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to Pearsall. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Try to set up a screen for Blue. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 14, 1st down, Commanders.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
19 Lions. 2. Warriors 70.
2nd and 15. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Ready, set.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
To throw now, Shuck. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Ready, ready. Ready. 70 Lions.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
now Shuck. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Come on, come on. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
first down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 23. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 6, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11, Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
Here's Daniels.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Giants, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to